One of our customers really didn't like this car anywhere near as much as his EV1. And the reason was not because it had anything but bad about the car. The reason was because his EV1, he could charge it at home, charge it at work. And even though it provided limited range, he didn't have to worry about getting his car charged up. With this car, with a limited access to a hydrogen filling station, he said he spent his whole day planning how to get hydrogen in the car and how to get back. It's really humbling. It's the more you know, the more you realize you really don't know what the issues are going to be going forward. The number one worst question is when will that be on the market? When will that be on the market? That's the worst question.
Consumers are probably going to want to know how long it would be for this to be mass produced.
That's quite a ways off. We've got some real technical issues we've got to solve with hydrogen storage, with durability, with cost reduction.
Is it a practical solution at this point?
The cars have a limited range. The durability of the cars isn't so very good. And the, let me see what else. Oh, they don't do well in cold weather. Other than that, they're great.
Have you ever been to a dog race? You know, there's the mechanical rabbit that's out in front, and the dogs never quite reach it. Well, the fuel cell is the equivalent of that mechanical rabbit. We're going for it. For the last 15 years, they've been telling us the fuel cells are 10 to 15 years off.
You're an oil company. Your business is to be selling a fuel. They think that it's a long time off, 30 years, and they want to have a product to sell. So from that point, they're protecting themselves. But the other side is they're protecting the status quo. We see in Scientific American a double-page ad by General Motors and Shell both, touting both the fuel cell that General Motors is doing and also Shell as a potential supplier of hydrogen.
That's an algo? Yeah.
If hydrogen can do a better job as an energy carrier than electricity, then by gosh, it should be the carrier of choice. The problem is it's not even close.
How far will this car ride on that amount of fuel? It gets approximately about maybe about 100, 125 miles.
A fuel cell car powered by hydrogen made with electricity uses 3 to 4 times more energy than a car powered by batteries.
This is the beginning of some fantastic technology, and thanks for having us out here. We're going to look at some other vehicles here in a minute, but you know, hydrogen is the wave of the future.
Today, there's a lot of enthusiasm for hydrogen cars, but you know, I wrote a whole book, The Hype About Hydrogen. I think it's pretty clear that hydrogen is a much tougher alternative fuel than any other alternative fuel we've ever pursued. So these are the 5 miracles that you need a successful hydrogen car in the marketplace. First, your average hydrogen car costs $1 million. That's got to drop. Second, no known material to humankind can store enough hydrogen on board the car to give you the range people want. Miracle number 3 is the fuel is wildly expensive. Even hydrogen from dirty fossil fuels is 2 or 3 times more expensive than gasoline. Fourth, you have to have the fueling infrastructure. You know, we have 180,000 gas stations. Someone's going to have to build at least 10 or 20,000 hydrogen fueling stations before anybody is going to be very interested. And miracle 5 is you have to hope and pray that the competitors in the marketplace don't get any better. Because right now, the best car in the marketplace just got a lot better. The hybrid vehicle still runs on gasoline. You can fuel it everywhere. It has twice the range of a regular car.
Current hybrid vehicles depend on gasoline, but use an electric motor to increase their fuel economy.
And if battery technology keeps getting steadily better, then the best hybrid and then plug-in hybrid in the year 2020 will be vastly superior to the best hydrogen car.
You guys have filmed me long enough to know that, you know, I like to hear myself talk, number 1. And number 2, that I'm not going to dance around the issue. And these could be a long ways out into the future. Toyota says fuel cell cars 30 years away. Okay, then I get the calls from the DOE and the state of California and what in the hell are you doing and all the other fuel cell manufacturers. You know, we're trying to make a living here and you say this and it's awful. Just because a lot of people want it to work, it's no guarantee. That's Disneyland, you know, wishing makes it come true. So I don't work in Disneyland. I work in the real world where wishing doesn't make it come true, and you've really got to work hard to make it come true. Hopefully we do.
On the 27th day of their vigil, activists finally heard from GM.
Paul's got calls. Are you guys busy? They're calling in the cars right now. GM is loading the cars on trucks right now. We're like, what? Well, yeah, we'll drop everything and run on down there right now.
The immediate blast is going out.
Okay. Tunnels are closed. They loaded them up. You know, tires screeching and panels cracking against each other as they shoved them onto the trucks.
We're up against most of the money in the world. We're up against the oil industry, the automobile industry. It's David versus Goliath in a very big way. But if there are enough Davids in the world, we can win.
Forever.
Give us maybe just to the grass there, if you just get out of the driveway for us so we don't have to put hands on anybody. Thank you.
On March 15, 2005, the last EV1s in the Burbank lot were taken away and destroyed.
All right, well, come on in.
Cool.
We'll go down to the vault and I'll show you the car.
Yay. I miss this little car.
Yeah, we love having it. We have a number of electric vehicles in the collection and hybrids, but we're especially happy about this.
And this is a special one.
There she is.
My baby. Number 99.
You might recognize this car.
I do. It was Chris's car.
Sure was. Please, have a seat.
There's only one challenge. It doesn't start up.
Well, you know that General Motors disabled them.
I know.
We wish they didn't, but they had to. So we understand that. We're just happy to have it.
Yeah.
That is such an important part of automotive history.
It is.
To have a manufacturer like General Motors participate in this program. It's wonderful.
The thing is, it shouldn't be a part of automotive history.